Howdy, howdy for Week 11 NCAA football rankings. We had two teams drop this week, and it would be LSU and Houston. Houston, namely, for losing to West Virginia, who has been horrible. So, without further ado, let us get into the rankings. Number 25, I have Washington. Uh, I mean, I've liked Washington. I had them in the rankings last week, and so I believe that this week they finally deserved to be here. I think they beat Illinois, and Illinois is a good team. So I wanted Washington to be in. USC at 24. Uh, just they won and they kind of moved back into the power rankings. I didn't have them here last time, so that's on me. Uh, there was like 5 spots that were going for that 25 spot, and I decided to leave USC off. 23, I have Cincinnati. Uh, Cincinnati's a good football team, and so they stay at 23. Wow, I should pick up the pace. This is kind of boring. 22 is going to be Memphis. They beat Rice. Good win. Moving on. 21, Georgia Tech took an L, I think, against NC State. They lost to the same team Virginia did. However, I think Georgia Tech lost to a worse NC State team by more. And I've never been that high on Georgia Tech to begin with, so we're going to put them at 21. 20, we have Michigan, and 19, we have Miami. They also lost to SMU. Uh, I think Miami's a good team. It's the same thing with LSU. I think they're a good team. They just keep losing, so I'm just going to leave Miami in there for now. They could drop out next week. 18, we have Vanderbilt. I hate to see them lose to Texas. And speaking of that, 17 is Texas. Wow. Texas gets to move back into the rankings. I thought Texas was bad, so bad. But Arch is back. Texas is back. They're good. They're really good. And unfortunately, Vanderbilt just couldn't quite claw their way back. I still think Vanderbilt's a really solid team, so 18 and 17 respectively, I think is a good fit. Wow. 16, I have Tennessee. Um, I can't remember what happened. I can't remember what happened with Tennessee. I think they might have lost. I genuinely can't remember, but I think Tennessee's at 16. Utah 15. They beat Cincinnati. That's big. I forgot when I was talking about Cincinnati, but Utah destroyed Cincinnati. So Utah moves up. I still think Cincinnati stays ranked just barely, but 14 will be Missouri. Uh, Missouri had I think they had a bye, so they just keep moving up because of other teams losing. Louisville is going to be 13. They beat Virginia Tech. So, I mean, Virginia Tech's not good, but other teams losing means they go to 13, and same thing with Virginia. They move up to 12 because other teams just keep losing. A good win over Cal by 10 points. Um, they finally beaten a good team by a decent amount, and the offense woke up. So 12 Virginia. 11 we have Oklahoma. Oklahoma, good win if I'm not mistaken. Beating Tennessee, that's right. Oklahoma beat Tennessee, and so they move up in my rankings to 11. They're almost back to the top 10. But starting out the top 10, we have Notre Dame. Beating Boston College is not impressive, so they kind of just hang around at 10. 9, I have Texas Tech. I told you Texas Tech is really solid. They lost a couple weeks ago, so they moved all the way down, and now they finally have risen back up into the top 10. Texas Tech is a really great team. I hope they make the playoffs to show what they've got. Number 8 is BYU. BYU has been really solid all year, uh, and they'll continue to be that. Oregon is number 7. They, I don't even remember what they did, but they're number 7. They're a great team. Go Ducks. Number 6 is Alabama. Again, another really good team. Uh, I don't have much to say about them other than Roll Tide. Number 5, Ole Miss. I was really impressed with their win. That's why they move ahead of Alabama, because they beat South Carolina by more. the week following their Alabama loss. So I think Ole Miss just played better against South Carolina than Alabama did against one team, and that'll move them ahead in the rankings. Number 4 is Georgia. You barely scraped by Florida. That's bad. That's not good. That should not be happening, and Georgia is lucky to stay in the top 4. Getting started with the top 3, Texas A&M. They've looked really, really good, and I believe they will continue to look good. Number 2, Indiana. Now their 45-point win over Maryland genuinely was making me think maybe Indiana has some, like they could beat Ohio State. They could. And I mean, Indiana's just looked great. I really want them to win and I want them to be great, but number 1's still got to be Ohio State. Blowing out Penn State by 24. This team shows no weakness. They're just better than everyone else. I think Indiana might have a shot to beat them. Texas A&M, that's really it. Maybe Georgia and Bama and Ole Miss, maybe. I would say Indiana and Texas A&M are the best shots to beat Ohio State. And so with that, what do you think of my rankings? Do you like that I put the logos to the side so that you can see the whole logo? I thought that was a good touch. But thank you for watching.